implies it's about constant conscious effort. It's not like a one-off thing you do. It's about maintaining a state of being consistently.
A practice.
Very much a practice.
Yeah.
And then rule 2, help ever, hurt never. That obviously takes the goodness outward into action.
Right.
And rule 3, stay on the righteous path. Well, that requires ongoing self-awareness, discipline. You have to keep checking in with yourself.
So they're not just like nice suggestions.
Not at all.
Yeah.
He presents them almost as prerequisites for real spiritual evolution. Because showing the goodness, living it, is what allows the soul's vibration, its frequency, to actually rise.
Okay, this vibrational frequency idea keeps coming up. When Naidu talks about that, is he thinking of it as like a literal energy shift, something measurable? Or is it more metaphorical, like a state of mind?
It seems like he means both, really.
Yeah.
It's presented as a tangible, energetic state that you cultivate.
How so? How do the rules actually change your frequency?
Well, the idea is when your soul consistently lives by these rules, thinking good, doing good, helping, not hurting, it starts to shed those detrimental habits, those old negative patterns, literally lose their energetic grip on you. And that shedding process allows the soul to resonate at a higher, purer frequency, like tuning your radio away from static to a clear station.
Gotcha.
He sees it as this profound inner shift that happens before you can really enter, a deep state of spiritual awareness or connection. The soul's potential changes. It moves beyond just everyday stuff.
And become...
Its whole energy gets transmuted, he says, into pure divine love. And if you tie this back to the bigger picture, Naidu has that great line about progress.
Oh yeah, remind me.
Real progress is never about regression or seeking to impress, but rather about peacefully expressing that life is centered on evolving one's consciousness. It's about actively choosing that upward path.
Claiming that ladder. I like that imagery. It feels active, like you're participating in your own growth.
Exactly.
And he doesn't just leave it there, does he? He gives us a map almost. He lays out these 3 distinct directions our consciousness can go. Evolve, revolve, or devolve. Let's get into those.
Right. So evolution, according to Naidu, that's the upward path. It happens when we actively improve our lives, our inner state, through goodness, kindness, tolerance, compassion. Basically, by living those 3 rules we just talked about.
Makes sense. That's the goal. Then there's revolving. That sounds stuck. Like you said, a spiritual hamster wheel.
Pretty much, yeah. Revolving is when we just keep making the same mistakes.
Yeah.
Over and over. We don't quite grasp the lesson that life, or perhaps karma, is trying to teach us.
And his view on karma here is interesting too, right? It's not just, you did bad, so bad happens.
No, it's incredibly specific. Naidu suggests that if a soul fails to understand something fundamental in one life, reincarnation isn't just a do-over. It's like being put back into a situation specifically designed to present that exact same unresolved lesson again.
Wow, tailored learning.
Highly personalized spiritual curriculum, you could say, until the lesson finally sinks in, until it's integrated.
That really emphasizes the continuous learning aspect, doesn't it? With a real precision to it. Okay, and the last one, devolution. That sounds not good. The opposite of ascent.
It is. Devolution is what happens when our actions cause significant harm to others. When we deliberately choose paths that inflict suffering.
And the consequence.
The human energy, as he puts it, basically creates its own downfall, leading to enormous suffering for the self. And he notes something else, too. Some lessons are painful, not just for the person experiencing them, but even for those who just witness the suffering caused by devolution.
A ripple effect of negativity.
Exactly. It's a stark reminder that our actions vibrate outwards. Choosing devolution creates this profound negative energetic imprint that pulls a soul further and further away from that higher frequency, that divine love.
It's definitely a profound way to look at things. Shifting from sins to mistakes, understanding these 3 potential paths, evolve, revolve, devolve. Hanshi Naidu really gives us more than just philosophy, doesn't he? It feels like a practical framework.
It does, rooted in energy, in vibration. And those rules, they seem so simple on the surface. Think good, be good, do good, help ever, hurt never, stay righteous.
Deceptively simple.
Right. But when you connect them to his idea of directly impacting your vibrational frequency, you see how fundamental they become for actual lasting change.
Yeah.
For climbing that ladder he talks about to those higher states.
Yeah. This deep dive into Hanshi Naidu's teachings, it really does offer a potentially valuable new lens, I think. A different way to look at our own growth, our own journey through life, maybe when things feel confusing or difficult.
It provides a kind of roadmap for living consciously, grounded in this energetic reality he describes.
Absolutely. And maybe it leaves us and you listening with a thought to mull over. Given Hanshi Naidu's point that Real progress is never about regression or seeking to impress, but rather about peacefully expressing that life is centered on evolving one's consciousness. Maybe consider, what's one small, peaceful expression of evolution? Maybe something internal, maybe an action that you could bring into your own life. Just one small step to start claiming that ladder towards a higher state of consciousness yourself. Something to think about. Welcome back to the Deep